Hey, Mike with Nerd Problems Gaming here, and today's video will be doing a review on the Marvel Dice Throne expansion of Doctor Strange vs. Black Widow, so let's get into it. Now I said expansion with this game, but in reality this is actually a standalone game in the Dice Throne universe, but it does pair very well with the base game of Marvel Dice Throne. And so again, in this game you'll play as Doctor Strange and Black Widow, and the overall goal of the game is to be the last surviving player. And each round throughout the game, you'll be able to play cards to power up your character's abilities, roll die to unlock those abilities, and then players will go back and forth attacking and defending and dealing damage to each other until there's one player left standing. And this game is kind of a combination of a lot of different types of games. In a way, it feels like you're playing a combination of a deck building game, a dice rolling game like Yahtzee, and a tactical combat type game similar to like Magic the Gathering. And it takes a lot of the best elements from each of those games and presents it in a simple format that's pretty easy to learn and quick to play once you get the hang of it. Now, some of the things I really like about the game, one of them is that you can combine this with any of the other Dice Throne expansions and base games. So like I said, it works well in the Marvel Dice Throne universe and those set of games, but technically you could combine it with any version of the Dice Throne universe. So that's definitely cool. It adds a lot of the replay value to the game because of that. I also like the feel of each character. That's one thing I've definitely noticed as I've played different Dice Throne games, and especially the Marvel one. Each one really feels like their character. So for example, with Doctor Strange, you'll be unleashing a bunch of different spells, but then it's almost like he has the Time Stone, because you'll be able to play some spells from the discard pile, almost like you're reversing time and playing those spells over again. So his strategy and gameplay is pretty unique, where again you can potentially unleash multiple spells in a turn, bind other players, preventing them from taking significant actions against you, and much more. And when it comes to Black Widow, her ability set is pretty cool as well, where you'll have different abilities that allow you to upgrade her cards faster, searching through the deck, finding upgraded abilities and playing them. But then you also have abilities where you can sabotage the other opponent, placing time bombs on them, and even using your enhanced agility to dodge incoming attacks. I think it's fun to play as either character. There's a great replay value either way. I think each character is balanced well against each other as well in this set. And it's definitely a fun addition if you have other versions of the Marvel Dice Throne, like the base game or the Captain Marvel Black Panther expansion. I like the artwork of the game. I think the themes of the decks fit well with each of the characters. And once you've learned the general set of rules for Dice Throne, you can really play any of them in this series. And to me, it really just comes down to what characters you like best. So if you like Doctor Strange, if you like Black Widow, I definitely recommend checking out this set in the Marvel Dice Throne universe. But let me know in the comments below, have you played this one yet? How do you think it stacks up to the other Marvel Dice Throne games and the other Dice Throne games in general? Let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to pick up a copy of this game, we'll have a link in the description below where you can do so. And if you like videos like this on video games, board games, and everything nerdy, definitely check out one of our other videos here. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications to get the latest updates of new nerd videos we put out. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.